For 14 years, some of the biggest grocery companies in Canada quietly worked together to raise the price of one of the most basic foods you can buy: bread. Not luxury items, not imported goods, bread. And they didn't just do it individually. They coordinated. They made sure no one undercut each other. They kept prices moving in the same direction at the same time. They were caught. One company admitted it. Millions of Canadians were affected. And years later, hundreds of millions of dollars were paid out to settle the case. Now here's the part most people still don't realize. The same companies involved in that scandal still control the majority of grocery stores in this country today. So when you walk into what feels like a different store, there's a good chance you're still giving your money to the same few corporations. Today, we're breaking down the cheapest grocery stores in Canada. But more importantly, we're looking at what you're actually getting, who owns them, and why cheap might not mean what you think it does. Stay with me, because the store most people believe is the cheapest isn't even close. Before we get into the list, you need to understand how this market actually works, because once you see it, you can't unsee it. 3 companies dominate grocery retail in Canada: Loblaw Companies Limited, Empire Company Limited, Metro Inc. Together, they control roughly 80% of the market. That means most of the stores you recognize are not competitors in the way you think they are. They're different brands under the same corporate umbrella. Loblaw alone operates more than 20 banners: Real Canadian Superstore, No Frills, Shoppers Drug Mart, President's Choice Products, and more. Empire runs FreshCo, Safeway, and IGA. Metro operates Food Basics, Super C, and Metro stores. So when you think you're comparing prices between different stores, you're often just comparing different versions of the same company. And in 2017, Canadians found out just how closely some of those companies had been working together. From 2001 to 2015, bread prices were fixed across the industry. That's the environment we're shopping in. Now let's get into the list. Starting at number 8, Real Canadian Superstore. For years, this was seen as one of the best places to save money. Big stores, huge selection, everything in one trip. Groceries, clothing, electronics, pharmacy, all under one roof. And that's exactly the problem, because everything that makes Superstore convenient also makes it more expensive to run. You've got full-service meat counters, bakeries, wide aisles, large footprints, and staff to support all of it. Those costs don't disappear. They show up in your grocery bill. Where Superstore still holds value is convenience. If you want to do one trip and be done, it delivers. There's also the PC Optimum program. You collect points on purchases and use them later. But those points only work inside Loblaw-owned stores. You're not being rewarded across the market. You're being kept inside their ecosystem. And that's not accidental. It's designed that way. At number 7, and this one surprises a lot of people, Costco Wholesale. Because on paper, Costco is one of the cheapest places to buy groceries in Canada. But there's a catch right away. You have to pay to shop there. A basic membership costs around $65 per year. So the question becomes, do you actually save enough to justify that fee? If you're buying in bulk regularly, the answer is yes. Large packs of meat, cheese, frozen food, pantry staples, they are consistently cheaper per unit than traditional grocery stores. But there are 2 major limitations. First, quantity. If you're not feeding a family, you can easily end up with more than you can use. Second, spending behavior. Costco is designed to make you buy more than you planned. The layout changes constantly. Products appear and disappear. Samples are everywhere. You walk in for essentials and somehow leave with a cart full of things you didn't intend to buy. So yes, the prices are lower, but your total bill might not be. For families, it works. For everyone else, it depends on your discipline. Number 6, Giant Tiger. This one stands out immediately for one reason. It's independently owned, not part of Loblaw, Empire, or Metro. And in Canada's grocery market, that's rare. Giant Tiger operates more like a discount department store. Groceries, clothing, household goods, seasonal items, all in one place. But the grocery side is limited. You're not getting full produce sections or large meat departments in most locations. What you do get is low prices on basics, and one feature that budget shoppers love, price matching. If you bring in a competitor's flyer, they'll match it and beat it by a cent. The downside is availability. They're concentrated in Ontario, Quebec, and parts of Atlantic Canada. If you don't live near one, it's not even an option. But if you do, it's one of the few places that isn't tied into the larger corporate system. Number 5, Food Basics. This is Metro's discount brand, and it does exactly what it's designed to do: strip everything down. Basic shelving, limited selection, lower prices. If you're shopping for essentials, milk, eggs, produce, meat, it delivers solid value. But there's one big drawback: no price matching. That matters more than most people realize, because stores like No Frills and FreshCo will match competitor prices. Food Basics won't. So even if their everyday prices are low, you could still end up paying more if you're not comparing flyers. It's simple, it's affordable, but it's not the most flexible option. Quick plug here: if you're a Canadian that cares about where your money is going and how these systems actually work, hit subscribe. We break this stuff down in a way most people never see. Now let's keep going, because this next store is one of the only ones that isn't controlled by the big three. Number 4, FreshCo. FreshCo is one of the most aggressive discount players in the country, and they've built that reputation around guarantees. Lowest price guarantee. They'll match competitors and beat the price by a cent. Freshness guarantee. If you're not satisfied, you get a refund and replacement. In-stock guarantee. If a sale item is gone, you get a rain check plus a discount. Those policies matter. They reduce risk for the customer, and over time, that builds trust. FreshCo also has a points program tied into Scene Plus, along with fuel savings. But there are 2 limitations. First, geographic coverage. They're not everywhere. Second, overall basket pricing. Even with strong guarantees, they're not consistently the absolute cheapest. They're close, but not number 1. Number 3, Walmart. This is where things get interesting, because Walmart consistently ranks as one of the cheapest grocery options in Canada. Their entire model is built on scale. They buy massive quantities, negotiate aggressively, and keep prices low to drive traffic. And for the most part, it works. Across a full grocery basket, Walmart often beats traditional competitors. But they made one big change. They stopped price matching in 2020. Now, what you see is what you get. The upside is their everyday prices are already low. The downside is you lose flexibility. There's also the quality issue. Produce and meat can be inconsistent depending on location. And then there's the bigger picture. Walmart is not part of Canada's grocery oligopoly, but it is still a massive global corporation. So while you might save money, you're still operating inside a system designed for scale, not necessarily for quality. Number 2, no-name standalone stores. This is a newer concept, launched as a pilot in a few Ontario locations. The idea is simple: extreme discount. No extras, just the cheapest possible groceries. These stores carry around 1,300 items, compared to tens of thousands in a typical supermarket. The selection is limited but focused, and early reports suggest prices are significantly lower than nearby competitors. But this raises a bigger question. If Loblaw can offer groceries at these prices here, why not everywhere? The answer is straightforward: because they don't have to. Number 1, No Frills. This is still the cheapest grocery store for most Canadians, and it's been that way for years. The model is simple: cut everything that isn't essential. No fancy displays, limited staff, basic store layouts. Products often stay in shipping boxes. You bag your own groceries. In exchange, you get lower prices. And the biggest advantage, price matching. If another store has a lower advertised price, No Frills will match it, so you don't have to shop around. You can bring the deals to one place. For families trying to stretch their budget, that matters. But there's something you need to keep in mind. No Frills is owned by Loblaw, the same company that admitted to participating in the bread price-fixing scheme. So yes, you're saving money, but you're still supporting the system that created the problem in the first place. And No Frills is definitely not without fault. You can check out my other videos on this store specifically. Here's the reality. There is no perfect option in Canada right now. If you want the absolute lowest prices, you're likely shopping at stores owned by the same companies that control the market. If you want independence, your options are limited. If you want convenience, you're paying for it. And until real competition is introduced into this system, this is what grocery shopping in Canada looks like: a handful of corporations, multiple brand names, and the illusion of choice. If this breakdown helped you see things differently, subscribe for more, because the more you understand how these systems work, the better decisions you can make. And right now, every dollar counts.